Hey, we're back. This is 7 basic skills. This is number 4. This is our penetration. Okay? Love penetration. I think that coaches should spend more time teaching penetration and getting their kids to do it correctly. When I do an inside step penetration, you guys have all seen my double leg stuff before. Like, I usually don't step. Now, there is a split step I can do, but that makes it harder. So when I'm teaching this, I want to work on the level change to create momentum. Okay, and shifting into this speed position. So I never just drop down and shoot. I'm gonna move my feet, I wanna shoot with a rhythm, and so I've gotta get my body to go here, and to really commit over my lead leg into my shot, so my inside step penetration. I'm pulling with my front leg, I'm driving with my back, and I wanna launch my body into position. I wanna launch in there, so I'm not stepping. It's not this, okay? It's back to your rock over step, you're triggering with your hands, and you're penetrating. I've got to make sure my spine is strong, my core is tight, my glutes are tight, my back, I'm ready to extend my hips, through my hips. This is where all the power is. I see so many wrestlers, and when they shoot, their knee will hit the mat first, and then they hit the body. This is a weak shot, okay? This is a weak shot. I want all my energy to go into my opponent like I'm cutting him in half. So if I was gonna drill this, we were just working on this, maybe I put my hands on, I'm half man, I'm gonna pull and release, no, why are you taking your half position? I'm gonna pull and release, okay? He's not gonna do that, because if he does that, he's giving me that opening, right? We're gonna act like we're wrestling somebody that is gonna keep head position, so he's gonna come up here, I'm gonna feed, and just did it again. I'm gonna feed in. I shoot through. Notice how I take my hand, stand up again, and he's not drilling like I want to, so I want to push him back down so I can use my head to wheel and keep him trapped. I'm trying to get through this hip. This is how I want to drill it, okay? Inside step is low single too, same penetration. You got that foot forward, I'm here. Here's my inside step penetration. I didn't step. I'm not like this. I love the low single because it teaches you how to do inside step penetration. And it teaches you how to keep your knee underneath your chest. So rarely when you learn this low single will you ever end up like this, because you're so comfortable here with your knee underneath your chest. Now you can recover. Now you can recover and you can keep wrestling. We're going to be in these positions when we wrestle. We must learn how to get our hips back underneath us, get our head up, and get back stacked. I did a video about getting your chest up maybe a couple months ago. Same concept, I gotta immediately recover. When you're talking about high level wrestling, you're not gonna just shoot and take the guy down. Sometimes you get great setup or you get a great shot or you catch them off guard, but for the most part, you're gonna hit something, they're gonna try to stop you. They're gonna change your position. You've gotta recover quickly and finish anyways, okay? Let's do the one we were doing earlier where we have this recovery shot. Come out real quick. Where you shoot and recover to your feet, bump and squat. So she shoots a double leg, boom, he whizzes off, she's gonna recover, bump, and squat. So you shoot, they whizzer the head side, you're gonna post, crawl. Head up, wheeling this head, pulling the leg to you, driving to your feet. Now you go through your single leg finishes all over again. Do it again, one more time. Good. And that was correct. There's little position errors, you know, so I'm always looking at where do you come in? Like I'm not gonna shoot in like this. Maybe when I take this shot, I'm shooting to score. Okay, if I don't score, you just recover. So every time I take it, it's a kill shot. If you notice too, I will float my trail leg, kind of all over the place right now, but I will float my trail leg. So if I hit with my left leg, my right leg will either float to here or to here. So I can get up and I'll actually finish right-handed. It might be 1, 2, 3. Okay, watch one more time. that time, I just planted my right foot and flowed through the body. If he stays up, I have time to recover, get to my feet, and lift, and lift. Okay, let's talk about outside step penetration. Outside step penetration. Now, my outside step is hitting first. I'm gonna shoot like a high crotch, outside step, high crotch. Outside step, high crotch. Okay, this leg would go away. You bend your chest over me. Now, you're defending on this hip. When you get in a high crotch, this foot's not gonna, I'd be here, here. Here's where I'm defending high crotch. Okay? So I get in on my high crotch. Here. And get your hand right there. Okay, from this position, I can turn the corner and get up. This is a quicker penetration. This is an outside step. So I got to get them coming to me. A lot of the ways we get into this is I'll fake single leg feel, and then I'll go head out, and then I'll go head outside. But this outside step is not just your high crotch, it's also your single leg penetration. So when you're working your inside step, or excuse me, your outside step single leg, come out, Kylie. Just go swing single. Inside, collar tie, swing single. Good, again. Hit 4 or 5 of them. Snake all the way backside. Notice the step from a staggered stance, she's gonna outside step over her shoulder. Different penetration. Outside step, go ahead and run down the finish. One thing we're working on getting these athletes to do is, I don't stop, stay there. I don't just stop on the penetration. Move, get your body to move to the finish every time. Even if you don't push the person down, you've got to continue. Just when I get a takedown, get off your knees at the end of it. Like you make these things a habit, and then they happen in matches, okay? Do it again, swing single, inside tie, swing. She might keep the height here, and then she should move to the trail leg. Yeah, you don't have to put me all the way down, but you need to get your hands going to the far side. Difficult to get kids to do this. You can say it over and over again, you can show them, and if they're really not mindful, they still won't do it. So you have to really stay on them to get this done, okay? Good stuff. You got to work on your penetration. Lots of different types of penetrations. Penetrating to both legs. So I got a high crotch on this side, outside step. I got an inside step, high crotch on this side. But getting your body to go quickly and do things right, is really important. You got to drill it. Okay, that's number 4 on 7 basic skills. That's your penetration. More to come. Lifting's next. Oos. Put this in our motion to help our penetration. So as Miles comes this way. So as he's working on his footwork and I have him jabbing down the mat, I want him to think inside step, outside step, inside step, outside step. So inside step is right over his chest, outside step is over his shoulder. But watch his footwork as he moves down the mat. Inside, outside, outside, inside, outside. Putting that level change in, okay? So my feet, I'm going forward, and I might throw my hand, and now I step, driving off my trail leg. I'm squatting into that outside step like I'm gonna take my swing single. I can work on split step forward, working on that jab, putting those things in so it's more comfortable to put yourself in position to hit the shot you want. Okay, work on it, 1, 2.